Can you feel what's about to happen on this field, man? Can you feel what we about to get into, dog?
Is your mouth getting dry? Do you feel that tingling feeling in your fingers?
Can't you feel it? You gotta feel it. The atmosphere is crazy.
That is exciting.
Can you believe this?
You ready? Jump on. Let's go. Are you ready? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah.
In 2006, the Philadelphia Eagles held on tight throughout a wild ride of a season. It was a year that witnessed the highly improbable.
Mike Patterson came out with the football and raced the length of the field.
And the truly fantastic.
And he completes it for a first down. The ball is lateral back to Buckwater, who is down the far sideline, and into the end zone goes Buckwater.
2006 saw a star emerge at running back.
Brian Westbrook, an amazing touchdown run.
And greatness continued at quarterback.
And that's what makes Donovan McNabb special.
Houdini getting it downfield for the touchdown.
As always, the defense remained in attack mode.
You better keep your head on the swivel, homie.
That was the big one, Lucille. Boom, shaka-laka.
From top to bottom, this was a team that would do whatever it took to win.
This will be a 48-yard attempt. Ball is spotted, the kick is away, and the kick is no good. Wide right.
I did that. I did that. I did that.
But every NFL season is fraught with adversity of some sort. In 2006, the Eagles encountered their share. Self-inflicted wounds triggered a string of tough losses.
That is a major, major mistake.
And 2 season-ending injuries seemed to spell disaster.
And Javon Curse is hurt and grabbing his left leg.
McNabb went down.
That's the last thing you want to see.
But even in their darkest hour, the Eagles never gave up.
It's 9-0. It's time to do this thing. Find a way to win.
Mired at 5-6, Jeff Garcia came off the bench and sparked a turnaround with his fire.
Got to get our guys fired up front.
Yeah, I like the fire. They get up and spike the ball.
And his toughness.
Forward, what a great play! He dives. Reggie Brown, Greg Lewis took it away.
He took it.
With a total team effort, the Eagles won their last 5 regular season games.
Campbell puts it in the air. It is deflected and intercepted along the far side of the field.
3 consecutive road victories against NFC East opponents punctuated a December to remember.
A memorable goal line stand in Dallas.
By season's end, the Eagles had clinched their most unlikely NFC East championship of the Andy Reid era and a playoff berth.
And this team is going to the playoffs once again.
This is what everybody said we couldn't do.
In the wild card round, Brian Westbrook stayed 1 step ahead of the Giants.
He's so much fun to watch play. I just enjoy watching this guy. That's why you put Westbrook on the field, because he has the ability to do that.
It was fun to watch.
The victory over New York sent the Eagles to New Orleans for a divisional matchup against the Saints.
The give goes to Westbrook. He's got running room.
Westbrook was at it again.
Brian Westbrook exploded for 64 yards.
The Eagles played with the same intensity that had sustained them all season. But this time, the ball did not bounce their way.
The final score, the Saints 27, the Eagles 20. forward.
It was a heartbreaking end to a very special 2006 season. The Eagles found themselves in Houston for their season opener. Defensive end Javon Kearse led a suffocating defense that notched 5 sacks. On offense, Donovan McNabb threw 3 touchdown passes as the Birds opened the season with a convincing 24-10 win.
McNabb fires to Westbrook. He's at the 30. He's at the 25-20. 15, 10-5. Touchdown! Brian Westbrook!
The next week, the unpredictability that would characterize the 2006 season showed itself in the Eagles' home opener against their longest-standing rival. Through 3 quarters, the Eagles dominated the Giants, building a 24-3 lead.
The Giants wondering what hit them. They have run into a locomotive.
But in the 4th quarter, it was the Eagles who would be derailed by missed opportunities that fueled a stunning Giant comeback.
They should have recovered it. The Eagles could be romping home with a win. Instead, right here, they are trying to escape.
In overtime, Javon Kearse was lost for the season with a knee injury, and the game was lost on a perfectly thrown pass.
Barris went over Sheldon Brown, and the Giants win in overtime. And this, even in the 2nd week of the season, is a crushing defeat.
The loss to the Giants was just the beginning of a season with more highs and lows than a San Francisco cable car during rush hour.
It is 3rd and goal.
Against the 49ers, the Eagles were again on the rise.
And again they throw him down.
Thanks to a big play by a big man.
Eagles come out of the pile with the ball, running with the football, chugging down the left sideline is Mike Patterson.
Mike Patterson, he's going to need oxygen.
Well, we're going to need oxygen here in the booth. 30, 25 is Mike Patterson. 15, 10, 5, into the end zone. Mike Patterson with a 99-yard touchdown.
Mike Patterson's touchdown was trumped by 3 from Brian Westbrook, who rushed for 117 yards and just 8 carries.
It is a running play, off left tackle. Running with the football. Across the 40 is Westbrook.
Whoa, he stiff arms Michael Adams in the face, right down the sideline, and just keeps galloping.
Touchdown! Brian Westbrook! A 71-yard burst. What a day he's had.
2006 would be quite a year for the man known to his teammates as Little Boots.
Let's go, Little Boots!
Westbrook was a whirling one-man highlight reel. He turned every carry into a game of catch me if you can.
Brian Westbrook, he runs as if he is coated with Vaseline. And he left a wake of bodies. Talk about speed.
Speed, baby.
You can't catch that little guy.
Westbrook rushed for over 1,200 yards and led the team in receptions with a career-high 77.
Is he a weapon or what?
In the NFL today, there are few things more intimidating to a defender than facing number 36 in the open field.
He gives him a little shake.
Oh, he shook that dope.
To go back there and pick up your athletic supporter.
He made everybody miss. That's what he get paid for.
Where he really earned his money was in the red zone.
He dives. He is in. Westbrook through the air.
Westbrook goes airborne up over everybody.
His 11 total touchdowns were a team high.
When he makes his burst to the outside, it's just a foot race, and he can outrun them all.
Oh, are you ever right? Talk about speed.
What tremendous balance, and what a great athlete.
a tackle. Westbrook at the 40, 35-30, cut back to 25-20. He's going. Westbrook, touchdown! Brian Westbrook!
That's how you dig. That's how you dig.
Westbrook was quick to thank an offensive line that was among the NFL's biggest and best.
This is what you live for right here. The best days of your life, baby.
Pro Bowler Shawn Andrews, John Runyon, William Thomas, Jamal Jackson, and Todd Harriman started all 16 games for the Eagles and allowed just 28 sacks, the team's lowest total since 1981.
How about the time, Mike? How about the blocking?
It's absolutely perfect.
Ample time in the pocket allowed Donovan McNabb to make his full progression of reads, or as he did in a Monday night showdown against the Packers, take off running.
He is going to dash. He's at the 5. He stutter steps. He is in for the touchdown.
Is he a weapon or what?
McNabb's jersey remained pristine as he cleaned the clocks of the Green Bay secondary with 2 touchdown passes to Greg Lewis.
Running with the football at the 10 is Lewis. At the 5, he's in for a second touchdown.
The defense nailed the victory shot.
He is looping it. He was hit by Dawkins, and then the ball comes loose.
The Eagles were now 3-1.
Dawkins is all over the football.
In his 10th season, Brian Dawkins played as well as he ever had. His entrances weren't bad either. Many players put their game face on through pre-game rituals. And then there is Brian Dawkins.
Holla at your boy today. While I'm out there, holla at your boy.
In 2006, Dawkins' appetite for victory could not be sated, nor could his love of the game.
Do what we do best, and you can't do that if you're not having fun. Let's go have fun tonight, dog. Everybody, have fun doing what you do. We know! We know! It's party time, baby! It's party time! It's party time!
Dawkins was like an extra coach on the field.
Weakness to that is out. And if they do that, then there's nothing you can do about it. I watch him, and I watch his eyes. Watch the reverse on that. Don't get too deep.
But he still led by example.
Let's make him mad. Let's make him sad, baby. Let's make him mad. Whatever the ball is, we gonna be. Cut. Hey, what? Wide. Screen, dog, screen.
A stellar 2006 brought Dawkins one step closer to the Hall of Fame.
Oh, it's party time, baby. Who bought the cake? Who bought the cake? It's party time. It's party time.
Dallas sucks! Dallas sucks!
When it comes to the Dallas Cowboys, Eagles fans have never hidden their true feelings.
This is a game between good versus evil.
2006 was no different.
Welcome to the Eagle Mobile. We have a room in there that's a shrine to the Dallas Cowboys. It's a place where all Eagles fans can come and express their true feelings about Dallas.
The build-up to the Week 5 Dallas game was further heightened by the return of former Eagle Terrell Owens.
McBride drops the snap. He's after it. He can't find it. He kneels down. He's tackled. The football is loose. It's picked up again, and the Eagles have it at the 10. He was hit by Matt McCoy.
In the first quarter, the Eagles raced to an early lead.
Westbrook breaks a tackle. He's at the 5. He is in for the touchdown. And the Eagles score first.
The Eagles' defensive game plan was simple. Pressure, and more pressure.
Drew Bledsoe, he's having a tough time. He's only been hit 9 times this entire season. He's almost got that in the first quarter of this football game.
As the evening wore on, the Eagles' defense wore the Dallas offense down. bludgeoning Drew Bledsoe with 7 sacks and numerous knockdowns.
He's hit back out of Trent Cole.
They've beaten Bledsoe up quite a bit. They've hit him a lot.
While Bledsoe proved a stationary target, Donovan McNabb's mobility in the pocket led to big plays.
Play action. Gets out of the way. He is looping it deep. He's got a man. It is caught in stride basket. At the 30. Hank Basket with his first NFL touchdown.
Wow. Look at that.
Aggressive play calling gave the Eagles the lead in the fourth quarter.
Gives it off. It's a flea flicker. Back to McNabb. He is going deep. Looking for Reggie Brown. He's got it. Touchdown! Reggie Brown!
Much had been made of the return of T.O. to Philly. But on this night, the return that mattered most was that of cornerback Lito Shepherd, who had missed the previous 4 games with an injury.
Leaping up and coming down with the football is Lito Shepherd. That may have saved some points.
In the fourth quarter, Shepherd stopped 2 Dallas drives with interceptions. The second came with the game on the line.
32 seconds left. Cowboys are 6 yards away from tying the game. Second and goal from the 6. Bledsoe back. He looks, fires for the end zone. Intercepted! Intercepted! Running with the football down the left sideline. It's Lito Shepherd to the 50. It's 40. 30. 20. Raising the ball as he dives into the end zone. What a way to seal it with 16 seconds left. 102-yard return of an interception by Lito Shepherd. And they are celebrating.
And why not? It's party time in Philadelphia. Oh, this is fun. There's going to be dancing down Broad Street tonight.
You can rejoice because this one is over. What a finish. Welcome back, Lito.
Hey, where's Lito Shepherd? Hey, get it going here. Get it going with it.
In Week 6 at New Orleans, a breakout game by receiver Reggie Brown helped spur a second-half Eagle comeback. Brown snagged 6 balls for a career-high 121 yards and 2 scores.
Reggie Brown, a 60-yard scoring strike from McNabb.
Brown's second touchdown came courtesy of a McNabb block.
They go with a pitch this time to Reggie Brown. He cuts back at the 5. He's in for the touchdown. And the Eagles have now scored 21 unanswered points.
But the Eagles' dramatic comeback would be spoiled in the waning seconds.
Here is a 31-yard attempt for the game. The ball is spotted. The kick is away. It's good and the Saints win.
The loss to the Saints hurt, but not nearly as much as the kick to the gut they took in Tampa the next week.
There are 33 seconds remaining. It is not over. This will be a 62-yard attempt. His longest field goal ever is 50 yards.
The Bucs' Matt Bryan attempted a game-winning field goal from 62 yards away.
And the kick is, it's good! Wow. I absolutely cannot believe what we have just witnessed, as the second longest kick in NFL history has sunk the Eagles 23-21. We have now seen everything.
But there was still more to come.
Nobody expects y'all to come out here and lay your eggs.
At home against the Jaguars, the Eagles were completely out of sync. The free fall continued the following week against the Titans.
Almost picked off by Brian Dawkins with the end zone in his vision.
One of pro football's most disciplined teams suddenly couldn't do anything right. The Eagles were defeated by Tennessee, but the greatest loss was not on the scoreboard.
He looks. He's being chased. Still looking. He is going to fire the football incomplete.
Now I think Donovan's
He's shaken up.
Yeah, he's shaken up on the Titans side of the football field.
It appears to be his something to do with his right leg.
They're bringing out the cart to put him on to take him to the locker room. That's the last thing you want to see when you see a guy go down.
There is reason certainly for concern.
McNabb had torn his right ACL. His season was over.
We must be dreaming. This cannot be true.
The Eagles fell to 5-5 and were left searching for answers.
How the heck this happened?
Before they knew what hit them, they were floored again. An embarrassing Sunday night loss to the Colts dropped the Eagles to 5-6. They had now lost 4 of their last 5 games. There was no more talk of playoffs, only of survival.
Now, we ain't got time to have a blank look on our face. What's done is done. Let's go out there and take control from here on out.
A city known for its love of the underdog was about to witness a real-life comeback story in South Philly. 36-year-old backup quarterback Jeff Garcia was given a chance to revive his flagging career and the rocky fortunes of the Eagles.
Jeff Garcia, pinpoint passing.
Garcia threw for over 300 yards with 3 touchdown passes.
Garcia on the run through a 29-yard strike. Who said Jeff Garcia can only dink and dunk?
Garcia had kept the Eagles in the fight, but the defense would be called upon to deliver the knockout blow in the final round.
38 seconds left.
This is the big one. This is where they need to make a stop.
This is huge. And so the crowd gets with it again. They've got it at the 7-yard line. Throwing for the end zone, and it is intercepted, I believe. Yes!
Lito, once again.
Lito Shepherd took the ball, intended for Keyshawn Johnson.
Lito Shepherd just saved this football game.
Lito Shepherd, folks.
And you got to give a lot of credit to Garcia for making this happen.
That's character, baby. I'm telling you, man, that's character, baby. That's character.
When Andy Reid signed Garcia to be the Eagles' backup quarterback in the offseason, few thought much of the move, including the Eagles' preseason opponents.
They got the midget league back here. Garcia. He only looked like about 170. Garcia. Looks like Lance Armstrong's little brother.
Like Lance Armstrong, Garcia knew how to win a tour on the road. In the first of 3 straight divisional away games, he shifted into high gear.
And a nice throw by Jeff Garcia right over the middle.
Can you throw that ball better than Garcia
You just
did?
can't throw it any better. In stride to Reggie Brown.
A win over the Redskins moved the Eagles to 7-6.
And he throws a bullet for the touchdown.
This is exactly why they acquired Garcia.
So this is our first playoff right here, dog. And so long. We laying our ears back and ride. Just get upfield on it. That's all I gotta do. Let's ride. We got that swagger back, dog.
In Week 14, the Eagles traveled to Giant Stadium for their 2nd straight division road game. The defense swarmed all over New York, wreaking havoc and causing turnovers.
Brian Dawkins puts his hat right on the football.
Brian Dawkins forced 2 key fumbles.
Whenever there's a turnover, look and you're going to find Brian Dawkins.
That's what I'm talking about. Good shot, boy.
This place is vibrating, but you know something? The noise should not bother the Eagles. They have the best road record in the NFL since 2000.
Jeff Garcia kept the chains moving in a tight game. In the 4th quarter, the Eagles trailed by 1 point.
Keep working, because things will start opening up outside for us.
Garcia takes the snap. He's back. He's looking. He is going deep. And it is caught for a touchdown! It is caught for a touchdown, Reggie Brown!
And a perfectly
Reggie Brown's touchdown gave the Eagles the lead. They would quickly add to it.
And the shotgun is Manning. On first down, he's back. Here comes the rush. They hit him as he fires, and then is intercepted. And running in for the touchdown is Trent Cole! Trent Cole locked up the win.
An early Christmas present.
They are shocked right here. They are absolutely shocked.
The Eagles were now 8-6, with a division title in sight.
Way to ball, doggone it! Way to finish, doggone it!
dog.
God dog, way to ball like that!
Yes, sir, dog.
Way to fight to the freaking end!
Great job, man. Compliments to you guys. All kinds of heart in this room.
That's a way to show some heart and character. But you know what? We got one again next week.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
That's a
sir.
big one. That's a big one. Hey, Cowboys on 3. 1, 2, 3, Cowboys.
On Christmas night in Dallas, the Eagles gave their fans the gift they craved most, a thorough domination of the Cowboys.
Complete for a touchdown to Matt Schobel. You looked at the schedule before the season and you said, how in those final weeks are they going to go on the road and beat Washington, the Giants, and Dallas? And now they have done that.
The following week, a Dallas loss to Detroit gave Philadelphia the NFC East title just minutes into their final game of the season.
They will have a home playoff game as they will win the NFC East.
Who would have thought? 5 weeks ago.
Hey, you don't get no better than this.
With the starters resting, the Eagles' young reserves finished the season with a 10th win and gave the fans a head start on their New Year's Eve celebration.
Happy New Year, baby. NFC East, baby. We're back on top.
Though their emotions were at a playoff peak, the Eagles quickly fell into a 7-0 hole versus the Giants. Brian Westbrook came to the rescue.
Everybody calm down. Take a deep breath. Do your damn job, baby. Too anxious, man. You try to do too damn much. Calm down and do your job. We're going to be all right now.
Behind a key block from center Jamal Jackson, Westbrook went 49 yards to tie the game. Westbrook rushed for 141 yards in the game behind a fired-up offensive line.
These big guys love to fire off the ball and just beat people up. Great toss by Jeff Garcia.
It was up to the defense to pin the L stamp on New York.
Crowd still helping the defense.
We got to stop Tiki up front now. You see they trying to get the ball every play. When Tiki comes to that line of scrimmage, give him a shot.
They're swarming to the football. Beat me at the ball, baby. Let them play.
Cornerback Sheldon Brown, who had been victimized by the Giants in the Eagles' Week 2 loss, played his best game of the season.
Incomplete, broken off on the far side by Sheldon Brown.
Late in the fourth quarter, Philly's defense gave the offense the ball back.
Ain't got no time out. Just get in field goal range.
The rain continues to come down.
With the game tied at 20, the Eagles drove into Giants territory, setting up David Akers for a game-winning field goal try.
Everybody on their feet, and nobody sitting in the league.
3 seconds. This is a 38-yarder for the game. Takes the snap. The kick is away. It's got the distance. It's gone! It's gone! And the Eagles beat the New York Giants on a walk-off field goal by David Akers. 23-20. What a game! What a finish!
From the near disaster of a 5-6 start, the Eagles had responded with one of the most unforgettable closing runs in team history. Though they would fall the next week to the Saints, nothing could take away what they had accomplished in 2006, a season in which they had found a way to win.